What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today we're going to be talking about how they can properly nerf Johnny Cage. Now, first things first, I need to talk about two things before I get into that. First thing is, outtake is the only variation that needs nerfs. That's it. Second thing, I think that they should buff something about Johnny Cage if they're going to nerf this variation. Because without this variation, honestly, Johnny Cage just goes to being kind of like he's whatever. So I don't want this character to be below average. You know, no character should be below average. I feel like that they should nerf him though. I really do. In one of my videos, I got a lot of people in the comment section. I think the video when I was talking about how he went from B tier to S tier, a lot of people in that video were downplaying Johnny, and honestly, my mind can't even begin to comprehend that level of downplay, because literally if you gave anybody in the game this uppercut right here and this projectile, no matter who they are, literally if you just copy and pasted this and this to any character in the game, they would be top 5. Like, both of these tools are what make him just so oppressive and so top tier. But if you want to know more about that, go watch my specific video on that. This video is going to be talking about how we can change this character. Now, first thing, well, not first thing, kind of like third, fourth thing, I think that they should make this mid right here better. Johnny has two major problems. He doesn't have a mid that you need to be afraid of, and he doesn't have viable crushing blows. I don't think that they should give Johnny a mid he can just combo off of all the time. He doesn't need that at all. He has too many other good tools to warrant that. Now, another thing, fix his problem with female hitboxes. Like, come on now, NRS. Like, that's all I gotta say about that. Like, the whole matchup, his matchup shouldn't change depending on a character's gender. Come on now. And the thing that is the most, so let's get back to this mid right here. This mid, I feel like, should have a crushing blow on the second hit if you get a punish or a counter hit, just like Baraka. I feel like if they gave him that, it would be very, very good, and it would kill two birds with one stone. He would get a viable crushing blow and a mid that, you know, can check you in the neutral, stop you from pressing buttons. And I think that is it for the buffs. Yeah, so buff that. Now we can get to the nerfing. Just look at this. Just look at it. Take a second and just look at this. I'll take a second and look at it on block. Just take a second. Look. If I can get the freaking settings right. Just look at this crap. Look at that on block. Look at all that pushback. Like, do I even need to say much about this? Oh wait, there's some people that downplay Johnny, so people don't realize how dumb this move is. I don't know why people don't realize how dumb it is, because everybody was complaining about Cassie, because literally she had this same exact move, dang near same exact, and when they took it away, people stopped complaining about Cassie. This move is ridiculous. Now, in my opinion, it's better than Cassie's was, because all the range you get to play around with after. Like, I think it's -5. Let me check. Yeah, -5 with pushback? And on a character like Johnny, who's already oppressive in the neutral, and then once he gets in your face, it's just hitting you with all these plus frames. You're gonna give him a move that he can just chunk out at any time? In my opinion, him having it is worse than when Cassie had it. Like, come on now. Like, this crap is ridiculous. And then he could just throw it out, you know, because you're not going to be ready to punish that all the time. You're just not. Always hit confirm, make everything he do -5 with pushback. Like, come on. This move got to go. Now, obviously, a character having this move just ain't right, because having a move that you can just throw out like this and just stay safe, it's just not a good design choice for this game. People were complaining about it a lot with Cassie, and now people don't like it with Johnny. So this type of move should not exist in this game. So I feel like, honestly, just give it the same nerf as Cassie. But just like Cassie's, I feel like it should be changed. I feel like if you get a flawless block on it, that you should be able to punish it if you do a reversal. You shouldn't just be able to flawless block and, oh wait, hold up. I thought my controller's on the charger. But yeah, you shouldn't, in my opinion, just be able to get a flawless block and not spend any resources and punish. I think that is unfair for Cassie, that you could just punish it that easily. And I feel like if they did that to Johnny, it would suck for him. I'm not saying Cassie is horrible or anything, but just the move. You tell me all you gotta do is flawless block and you get a full punish, and you don't have to spend any resources? That's just not right. So, I feel like that's one way that they could fix it. They can just give it the Cassie type properties, but make it to where you gotta do some type of reversal attack. Like, make it to where you have to spend resources. If I gotta spend resources to do it, and I'm not talking about, well, let me say it differently, because I'm not talking about me, because I don't play this, you know, overpowered crap. But if, you know, you got the resources to do it, and you spend the resources to do it, somebody should not, you know, have to not spend any resources to punish it. Like, that's just a little too far to me. So that's how we can nerf that move. I use fireballs. Like, bruh. 9-frame projectile? And people downplaying this crap? 9 frames? That's what we doing now. A 9-frame projectile that people are downplaying. That has 2 different arcs. Look at this. Look at this right here. Like, that crap is dumb. Just can keep on going with it. This gotta go. Nerf to speed. This should not. Some things in this game, I feel like you shouldn't even have to say. It's just, I used to be like, why NRS? But now it honestly is just funny. But I feel like I should never have to say 9-frame projectile. Like, those words shouldn't even come out of my mouth. But I'm saying it because it's here. He shouldn't have a 9-frame projectile. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that. I feel like it should be so obvious to these developers that have been doing this for years. Like, don't give a character a 9-frame projectiles, guys. Don't do that. Hey, developers, don't give Cetrion a teleport. Don't do that. Like, it feels like you shouldn't have to say these things at a point. And it's just funny. Like, 9-frame projectile? Come on. I think that this projectile, the speed and the arc, all this crap should not be changed, but I mean, not the speed. I feel like the speed of the projectile coming out should not be changed, and the arcs should not be changed. Just the speed he throws it at. I feel like this projectile should be around 13, 14 frames. No, in between 12 and 14 frames. And I feel like it'll be just fine. A 9-frame projectile is just ridiculous. Like, there's just nothing else to it. Come on now, how you gonna give a character a 9-frame projectile? Like, it's just not right. So I feel like those are the 2 things that they need to nerf about Johnny. And like I was saying, it's just this variation that needs to be nerfed. I feel like they should give him that universal buff to make up for these nerfs. And honestly, Johnny would be in a very good place in this game. He'd still be very good, still have all his strengths, but he just wouldn't be overpowered. And yeah, that's basically everything I got to say about Johnny. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitch and my Patreon. And Nickopz out.